Can you solve all these Class 3 English Chapter 2 Bird Talk questions? Birds can.
Well done. Bee fly is the right choice.
We cannot.
Solid response. Sea fly is a valid choice.
Birds eat.
Nicely done. A. Beetles is a solid answer.
Robin is a.
Good job. A. Bird works well here.
Birds sit on.
Well picked. A. Wires is the correct answer.
Bird live in the.
Well reasoned. Nest is the correct choice.
People don't have.
Smart pick. A. Feathers is the correct choice.
Dash, said the jay.
Sharp thinking. B. Think is the right choice.
Plural of fairy is.
Perfect. Fairies is the correct choice.
Which one is a bird?
Correct response. A. Crow is the most accurate answer.
The opposite for day.
On track. B. Night is the correct answer.
The sound of bird is.
Right again. Chirp is a valid answer.
Opposite of light is.
Nice work. You chose heavy, and it is correct.
Our national bird is.
Good thinking. Peacock is the right answer. Past tense of grow is. Great job. Grew is the accurate answer.
Do people have wings?
Excellent choice. No is the right answer.
Rooming word of day.
Smart move. Say is an accurate answer.
Past tense of talk is.
Clear logic. Your choice talked is sound and 100% true. The synonym for funny. You got it. Your choice A. Laughter is right.
Do people eat beetles?
Bravo. Yes is the answer.
The synonym for beetle.
Excellent. B. Insect is a brilliant choice. Rhyming word of. Sing. Right choice. Wing is the best answer.
An elephant has a long.
You're right. A. Trunk is the correct answer. Rhyming word of funny is. Strong choice. Sunny is the right answer.
The rhyming word for think.
Valid point. A. Pink is true.
The rhyming word for funny.
You chose C. Sunny, and it is correct.
The 3 types of feathers.
Correct. Down, body, flight feathers is the right answer.
Name the poet of bird talk.
Nice selection. Aline Fisher is the correct and valid answer.
Birds think that people are.
Exactly. Funny makes sense and it is right choice.
Where are the birds a sit?
Great thinking. In garden is the right choice. The birds we're talking about. Good job. A. People works well here.
Which is the correct spelling?
Well picked. Beetles is the correct answer.
What do birds think of people?
Right again. Funny is a valid answer.
Name the 2 birds in the poem.
Exactly. Robin and Jay make sense, and it is right choice.
Bird which makes an untidy nest.
Strong choice. Crow is the right answer. These feathers help birds to fly. Clear logic. Your choice flight feathers is sound and 100% true.
A bird that will eat dead animals.
Nice selection. Vulture is the correct and valid answer. It has green feather and red beak. You chose parrot, and it is correct.
Bird, which makes its nest on the ground.
You're right. Penguin is the correct answer.
What are the things that people can't do?
Great job. Sitting on wires is the accurate answer.
It eat fruits as well as small animals and insects.
Right choice. Crow is the best answer. It has a long, narrow beak with which it catches fish. Bravo. Crane is the answer. Bird which uses its beak to stitch leaves to make its nest. Correct response. Tailor bird is the most accurate answer. The bird that cannot fly, but it is one of the fastest animal. Smart pick. Ostrich is the correct choice.
A bird which has a crest on its head and is our national bird?
Excellent choice. Peacock is the right answer. Bird which can turn its head around in 3/4 of a circle. Nice work. You chose owl and it is correct. The woodpecker's tongue is so long that it does not fit in its mouth. Correct. True is the right answer. It has a strong pointed beak with which it makes holes in the tree trunk. Good thinking. Woodpecker is the right answer. Which type of feather is this? Great thinking. Down feathers is the right choice.
How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format.
On track. Contact Narayan Changda on Facebook is the correct answer.